Olive flavor. You know
Jump, jumping
what you
some.
say?
I say you about to you jumping some notes, huh? You let us know how you feel, huh?
You know that's my thing. Gotta be blessed and highly flavored.
That's funny. That's
So
funny.
so with oh, I just put something on your calendar, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
When
yep,
you get
yep.
a chance to do.
Yeah, you can. You gonna wait
Just
last
adding stuff
minute?
to my partner's.
You gonna wait
Yeah,
last
I just
minute
be
for the
adding
show to
stuff to
start?
my
Start
partner's
asking me a bunch of
calendar.
questions. I'm like, wait up, hold up, wait. I'm trying to set everything up. He asked me some questions. Like, hold up. It's all good
You know
though.
that's how I be. I be trying to get everything done. Multitasking is the way. Well, welcome, guys, to the Real Deal versus How You Feel. I'm your girl, Miss I Speak Life, and of course, my brother and friend, Twinsinc is in the building
Yep, in the
with
building.
me. Today we're gonna keep it short and sweet. Hence the topic, right? The show's
Right.
topic. Can we can we keep it short and sweet? Let's see. So, guys, you know the name of the show is The Real Deal versus How You Feel. But we do have show topics. We are in our fall
Season
season.
3.
Shout out to the fall
Mm-hmm.
season 3. We are now on episode 4 of season 3,
Yep,
and
that
it's
sounds about
keep
right.
it short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Can you answer yes or no? Now, when this show topic came about, we have had discussions. The last show we had kind of, um, had something to do with it as well. And we do that, guys. We'll have a show off of a show. So a lot of times people take their time to land their plane, as some people say on other platforms, or crash their helicopter, or get to the point is the bottom line. So can you do that? And I think part of that was, we were talking about the red pill, blue pill, and there's a narrative that women, in particular, I won't say a certain particular ethnic ethnic group of women, but I've heard over and over women in particular have a hard time just getting to the point.
Mm,
They don't answer yes or no.
mm.
Is the sky blue? Well, it depends on how you're looking at it. This is what they say about women. Not
Oh
not all
Lord.
women, of course, guys. We know it's not absolute.
Right.
But twins, have
Disclaimer.
you heard that narrative?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, yes, all the time.
He like, I subscribe. I'm the one that started it. I'll put it in the dictionary.
Listen, my pet peeve is this. Listen, if I ask you a question, answer it, then come with your question afterwards, right? Like you just said, is the sky blue? Well, it depends. What do you? No, 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 no. What? It's give me a yes or no, or give me an answer, and then after you say what you have to say, then you can come back and ask me a question. Then I answer your question. That's how I go. I ask a question, you answer. You ask a question, I answer. Back and forth. Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. No. That's what we're talking about. And
Right.
I'm not gonna just clump it into it's only women. I have a situation, or I have a scenario myself where I was in a discussion, and sure enough, you know, having a conversation, the guy is saying, "Well, let's just for the sake of transparency,
Uh oh.
or not putting anybody out there,
Right.
but let's just say we were talking about pork, right? So anybody that knows Miss I Speak Life knows I recently discontinued pork in my life, right? Not too long after discontinuing eating pork or anything like that, I saw by accident how they prepare the seeds. So we were having a discussion, and I'm going to create the scenario around that. So this person eats pork. And instead of them just saying, I eat pork and I'm going to continue to eat pork,
Uh huh.
this person was like, well, I've eaten pork because, I grew up on it. Or, well, pork, hasn't done anything to me, type of thing. And I'm like, sir, either you're going to eat it or you're not going to eat it. Are you going to continue to eat pork? Yes or no? Well, why would you ask that? What difference do it make? If it's the bacon, I'm sitting there like, what? Are you going to eat pork or aren't you going to eat pork? Sounds like you're going to eat pork. Go ahead, go be great and die. or whatever.
Wow.
So that's how that
said be great and die.
Yeah, we all gonna do it.
I mean, yes,
you
but
gonna die,
but you
I'm
said
gonna die.
but you said okay, be great and die. Oh Lord.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, what else can I say? You gotta do what you want to do. I'm just saying you can't answer my question straight away.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
Soul was in the discussion, and you know how Soul is. So Soul says to me, and this is on the other platforms, he says, you are, you know, you, he basically was saying, like, you're a unicorn. So listen, you got to be like the plane. You know how the plane circle around and circle around as it's, I said, but I'm talking to a man. I thought you guys liked it straight away,
Uh-oh.
straight to the point. And it wasn't that. He was like, no, go around in circles first. And then, so what I observed, guys, and I'm going ahead all the way through the end of the show, this is my point, that men and women, some, typically say they want things a certain way, but they don't really want things a certain way. In theory, it sounds good. But in practice, they don't know what to do with that. If you're too assertive or if you're too straightforward, then you are considered alpha woman, manly woman. What's the word I'm looking for, twin? Masculinity.
Okay.
You operate in my masculinity.
Or femininity.
So is it okay for us to just, get to the point, yes or no, and it not be considered anything but having a clear, concise understanding of whatever's being discussed? So that's my whole spiel.
Okay.
All right. Now, when you heard the topic, or when you read the topic, what did you think?
I see. I wasn't quite sure, And then once again, ladies and gentlemen, the topic is. Oh, hold up. I hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. The topic is keep it short and sweet. Can you answer yes or no? So when I first saw that, I said, I know it's gonna have to be doing something with a conversation with a man or a woman, or in an argument. Right? This right here is kind of like a debate question right here. Well, it's not a debate question. It's just something like when you are having a debate with somebody, you want them to either answer the question, stop dancing around the question, and get to the point. So that's what my mom was thinking out when I saw this topic. And ladies and gentlemen, just make sure you understand. We'll come up with a topic, and we'll be like, okay, we'll discuss it next Monday. So in between that time frame, we're not talking about the show. So what you're getting right now is raw, uncut, shoot straight from the hip. Depending on the topic, we do a little bit of research on based on what we're talking about. Like last week was red pill, blue pill. We did a little research there. But on this one, no, not really, because it was kind of still like a blanket statement. Keep it short, yes or no. So that was my thought when I saw the question. I'm like, okay, let's go with it. And now in my head, I was curious to see where did this conversation come from, because you are Cover, or Miss I Speak Live, that's her name on this, but on her other platform, she is You Are Covered. So I'm sure this conversation came somewhere when she was talking to somebody or a group of people, and they just really couldn't get to the point. So I was just curious, like, where did this come from? What happened? Let me know. Let's go. Because last week she hit me with some crazy stuff where if you're even a Kevin Samuel fan or know about him, she was telling me how a guy was asking her questions like, hey, where would you rank yourself between 1 to 10? And 10 is Beyonce and 9 is, all that. And like this dude was asking this question as a dating aspect, or like on the first
well,
question.
we weren't on any date. Hold on.
I mean, but y'all
for time out.
Right. I'm not saying, okay,
it was a
correction.
brief discussion.
Right.
I wasn't on no date.
Y'all was in a group setting, but for some reason he want to ask that question as a deal breaker or icebreaker to, I guess, get to know you. I don't know, but it was just comical. But I'll line my plan there so we won't get too far off topic. Ms. I Speak Live. And welcome to the stage, Miss Coco Queen.
Thank you.
Yeah, someone was
good evening, everybody.
Welcome, Queen. Someone is trying to join the stage as well, twins. I can't see who it is though.
Oh, okay.
So you'll have.
I'll take a look at it as she comes to the stage, and she blesses, like always.
So, what is the topic of today?
Keep it short and sweet. Can you answer yes or no?
It depends.
See, hold up. Wait, see, right there we go. What do you mean it depends?
It depends because not everything is cut and dry. Some things need to be, panned out, talked about, worked through, and then you can get to a bottom line yes or no answer. But you got those things that are cut and dry too. But that's what I said. It depends. It depends. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it's funny though because you kind of proved the point right now. Because just right now, keep it short and sweet. Can you answer yes or no? And the first thing you said was, "Well, it depends." Instead of saying yes, and then, but after you say yes, you could like, okay, now I need to know more meat and potatoes so I get better understanding. But yeah, I can answer yes or no. But you said it depends, so that's kind of where.
Right. It's like because you want the full, recipe. So if you got all the ingredients to say yes or no. If you ain't got all the ingredients or whatever, you don't necessarily want to say no because you ain't got all the ingredients. You just want to say, all right, well, maybe I can go pick up these other few items or things or whatever to get the recipe, complete. So therefore, I'm gonna still do it instead of just saying no. So that's what I say. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm one of them people that analyze things a lot. So yeah.
There's nothing wrong with overanalyzing. Because it all depends.
Depends. So
go ahead.
I don't know if you've heard this, Coco Queen, but I've heard pretty often men will say that women in particular have a hard time just getting straight to a yes or no. Not necessarily, making their point, but if they're asked a straight away question, is the sky blue? That woman will be like, well, it depends on what time of day it is, or depends on well, what side of the country are you looking from? And instead of just saying yes, on a normal day the sky is blue, or just having the yes or the no as the beginning of the question, the answer. So I am not that type of woman. I'm like yes or no. So I had a scenario where I was having a discussion and I interacted with a man doing the very same thing. So I'm like, maybe this is just a people thing and not a woman thing. So can you land your plane, or can you go ahead and say what you need to say? Keep it short and sweet. Keep it to the point. Mean what you say. Say what you mean. Let's not drag this thing out. So that's where it came from. And I see someone trying to join the stage.
I'm sorry.
Twins, were you able to? I can't.
I got it. All we ask, if you do come to the stage, be respectful and be mature. We have a mature audience here. That's all we ask. Be respectful and mature. That's all. But I accepted it. I don't know if the person's still here or not, but I accept. Welcome to the stage.
Okay, great. Welcome to the stage. What is that, Sharonda? Sharonda Green. Welcome. So our show topic is
Hello.
How are you? The name of the show is The Real Deal versus How You Feel with Ms. I Speak Life, myself, and my friend and bro, Twinsinc. We have our friend now coming to join us again with the Coco Queen. We love her energy. And we're discussing, can you keep it short and sweet, yes or no responses? So when you hear that, what are your thoughts?
Bum, bum, bum.
Right now, I'm just listening to y'all because I just got on. My bad.
No problem. Just anytime you feel like jumping in, just go ahead and jump in, and we'll rock it out from there. Right? It's all good. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stage as well. So, ladies.
Welcome to the stage.
I don't know. That's 2 for 2. Sharonda, y'all not making us look good out here. I'm going to tell you right now.
Hey.
But I'm just, and listen, you can land your plane and get your point across. However, some men don't give that, logic or rationalization when it comes to women. We really have to think things through versus just making a decisive decision and then regretting it later. Like, we don't like chances, really. Like, taking those chances that where we don't know the full outcome of the possibilities, whether good or bad. We gonna lay it all out there. So, like, yeah, it's not really cut and dry when it comes to women because we have a larger outlook on what we consider as the bigger picture.
Mm. Here is here is the not saying it's gonna be triggering, but most of my fellow men can understand this one. So we'll ask you, hey, are you hungry? Well, it depends. No, wait. The question is, are you hungry? It's either yes, I'm hungry, no, I'm hungry. Then we can figure out where we go from there. See, you see how complicated that is right there? Are you hungry? Well, it depends.
Oh
What
my
do you mean it
God.
depends? Are you hungry? Like,
It
do you want
depends
some
on what.
food?
So I can understand that woman that says
Yeah.
it depends on what you're about to offer me to eat. I may just not want to eat anything if it's not something I want to eat, which is the issue. I agree because instead of saying, yeah, I'm hungry, but I don't, not necessarily
Right.
I don't want this or that, but I'll only, I got a particular taste, so I can go for this, or I can go for that.
But see, the thing
And
is
I
this.
get it,
See, the thing is this. See,
Mhm.
we asked the question first. Are you hungry first? So we know if you're in the mindset of trying to get some food somewhere. We don't want to be like, hey, babe, I'm in Wendy's. Do you want something? No, I don't want nothing. And then I get home. You didn't bring me nothing, or you didn't stop at Chick-fil-A. Wait a minute. So to avoid all that,
I agree.
let me ask you: are you hungry first? And then when you say yes, I say, okay, now where do you want to go? And
Right, and then that's where that question comes
Right.
in, or that answer comes in. It
But the
depends.
thing about this while you're out, even if you said no.
Say that again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
I was being funny. I said you're supposed to think about this while you're out and getting stuff, even though we said no.
Yeah, I've done that, and for me, I'm wasting money because I buy that something that she don't want, and they're like, dang, now I gotta eat this. Now I really don't want to eat it because I already got enough food for me, but now I got to, because as men, we ain't gonna waste no food, so we'll be stuffed. But anyway, yeah, I got it. Now you all good. We love the jokes too.
Yeah, always good energy, always good energy. But that's exactly it. Can we land our plane? Can we just go ahead and say yes or no? And I think the other end of this, we're progressive and we are solution driven guys that you may or may not know, but that's one of my main things. But another thing that I've observed is that there's a fear associated with straight answers, right? And people don't understand that no is a complete sentence. I stand by that. So
Right.
sometimes you just got to be secure in yourself enough to say what it is that you mean. If your answer is no, don't worry if that person's walking away. Don't worry if that person's going to have an attitude. Don't worry about that person. You got to first be true to who you are, So I think that's a lot of it as well. And I'm not going to get too deep. Like I said, we're going to keep it short and sweet, but we can go deep on this one because there's a lot of fear attached to the fact that people don't say what they mean a lot of times. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. So yeah, let's be secure, let's be confident, let's say what we need, say with our chest, and all that good stuff. And men
But
have to
see,
understand
can I
that
ask
you
a
guys-
question on it?
Okay.
Why, when we do say it with our chest and stand firm on it, some people take it for like you playing with them or like they testing you. They want to test it or something or whatever the case may be to see if you really mean that. When you like that's my thing right there.
Okay, I'm gonna see every.
Why do we get that pushback?
So you're gonna have to give me an example of what you're referring to so I can understand. Give me an example. Like tell me a time.
Okay, so let's say in this dating world, this new dating age or whatever.
It is new. You're right.
You tell a person.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because a lot of things is going on nowadays. I'm just like, hold on. All right. But so okay, new dating age. You tell a person that you're unavailable, and even though you tell them that you're unavailable, you still may tend to flirt or just kind of reciprocate some of the energy that's being given to you. Not necessarily meaning that it is going somewhere, but you just being cordial on a sense. You single, you have that right. basically, options or whatever. But the man or the other person that is, on the other side of it, think that you're, playing games or, not necessarily, what's the word I'm looking for?
Stringing him.
Yeah, I just say playing games or lying about your availability. Why is that? I told you I'm unavailable, but being that I'm single, I can choose to, if I want, to flirt with you every now and then. Like, am I supposed to be charged because I may feel in the need of flirting today? Like, I may want to reciprocate some of the energy at that particular time. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's certain things that. Go ahead.
I just want to get a little clarification here. So when you say you're not available, this is in the sense that you're not in a serious relationship with somebody. You kind of just talking to them. Is that right? You're just friends right now. You're in a dating stage or get to know each other stage. Is that where we're at?
Right, and you ain't even got that though. You ain't even got that. You just have.
Okay, so he's got
particular
your number.
individuals.
So he slid the DM or you met you somewhere and he got your number. So you kind of testing the waters with you. Is that what it is?
Right.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. So during this time, I'm trying to get to know you. I'm texting you, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. When can I see you? Whatever. And you like, hey, I'm not available today, right? But we can still keep texting, right?
Right.
And the conversation start getting really good.
Right.
But then like, man, can I come through? I'm not available today. Is that where you at? I just want to make sure I understand correctly. Is that what you're saying right there?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Interesting. So you told them, okay, y'all both made it clear that y'all really not committed to anybody. So y'all out in this world living your best lives, right? You're having good conversations. You told me not available tonight. So what? So I guess the problem may be is that he see most guys, most guys, right? So if I
and you made it clear. Hold on, let me put some icing on that cake for you.
Go into that.
And you made it clear that there will be no sexual activities because you are practicing celibacy. So therefore, ain't shit going on. So like.
Okay, so all right, so in this particular scenario that you're bringing up, right? He said, anybody, he told you, hey, listen, I'm not trying to get in your pants, blah, blah, boom, I'm not trying to get in yours. Cool. Did the conversation lead down that road?
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes or a no? Here we go. Is that a yes or a no? See?
Oh, you trying to get me on that one? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, so yes, you didn't. It didn't go to the sexual route. So yes, what you're saying? Yes, it didn't go sexual route, or no? Which one, Miss?
Yes, it didn't go sexual.
Okay. So he got in the
But if that's all you got to offer me, I don't want to be bothered.
No, I get that. I respect that. Listen, I get it. Y'all in the talking stages. So what you're saying that y'all made it clear, no sexual content going on right there, but the conversation got really good, but you're not available. So when you say you're not available, what do you mean? You're not available to go out on a date and get something to eat, coffee, Starbucks, what? When you say you're not available, what do you mean by that?
I'm not available to be courted with. I'm not available to even enter any entanglement, put it like this.
Okay. All right. I'm with you now. So I'm assuming like this conversation was both I would take it that he was being stimulated based on a conversation that you was having with him. And that's why he was like kind of pushing more that he wanted to see you more. I'm only assuming, but I'm just saying, is that sound about a little bit right? That he was like really intriguing to you? He started like, not saying he caught feelings, but he like, man, this girl got something going on with her. I want to really get to know her. Is that kind of how it went? Let me know if I'm wrong.
That's kind of how it went. However, I think it was borderline basis of, new female in a new scenery. Let me see if I could try.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop there. I'll let my plane for a minute. Anyways, you can chime in. Anybody else? I'm not trying to drill you. I'm just trying to get to understand the conversation. So then, Okay. All right. I'm just gonna let my plane right there. Miss Aspilari, if anybody wants to say anything additional, I'm just gonna say, at the current moment?
Because I would like to know the sister opinion
Yeah, that's what
on
yeah.
the
I gave you,
unavailability.
right. I gave you the
When you
guys.
say
what to
you're
do.
unavailable, do you have to go into detail on how unavailable you are? Why can't unavailable just mean unavailable?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Unavailable does mean unavailable.
so yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, you want to give me like what you mean you're not unavailable? Like unavailable what? Like I need a little more specific. Like what you
What is the definition of unavailable? Whatever the definition of that is, that's what I am.
I mean, so if you're unavailable, then you shouldn't have time to be even talking to me right now if you're unavailable. That's my opinion. If you're
I just don't
unavailable,
see how,
that means
I don't
nothing.
understand how you're not supposed to respond to somebody that is approaching you. Like
Yeah. So
understand
being
that.
approached in a situation of, can we get together? Can we, hang out, whatever the case may be, and you say you're unavailable, do you have to go into detail
I mean,
of
if
that
you're
unavailability?
listen, I'm just if you're unavailable, I should never even got your number from the first place. Then if you're unavailable,
How you got? Oh, you got a number?
That's the thing. You shouldn't. There was no numbers exchanged.
Right.
This is strictly social media, is what I'm saying.
Verbal.
okay. I mean, in this day and age, you don't need to get someone's number. So I'm old school. I'm gonna say phone number, but we know in this day and age, it could be sliding your DM, it could be Facebook, it could be Clubhouse, it could be fan base. You can talk to anybody multiple ways. The point I'm trying to make is if you're unavailable, there should be no way for me to have this intimate conversation with you. I don't care how it's being done. If you're unavailable, then you just not unavailable. It's just, hey, we're in a room talking together. You leave, you're done. I leave, I'm done, and that's it. But apparently, there is more conversation going on the back end, which led to this. Hey, I like what we got going talking, but I'm unavailable. That's why I'm a little confused. That if you're unavailable, then we shouldn't even got to this intimate conversation part. That's what I'm saying.
I get your total point. See, I would have to start disclosing things, and we ain't ready to do all this. So
Right.
we gonna just we gonna leave that right where it's at.
Yeah. We'll leave right at.
I wasn't gonna say anything because Twins couldn't give you a straight answer. I was just watching this whole thing unfold.
Ooh,
and it's obvious.
Yo, Baba.
Okay. I'm like, let me just sit here and sit back and okay, well, it depends. Is it this? Is it that? Did it go there? Did it go here? Was it this or was it that? Listen, I should be able to use my time however I choose to use my time. You're right. You sure should. Period. Why is that not a period? What? Why? I'm just saying. So this was like I just watched it happen. We all do it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any more perspective on that?
Well, thank you for calling that over. Oh, that observation out. That was so good to my soul right there. Cause yeah, he did the exact same thing that we do. You want to get more details. You want to get more. You want to really. Yes, you want to assess every aspect of the situation. So,
listen, you know what I'm saying? See, when I say I'm unavailable, so for example, I'm working. When I tell somebody I'm unavailable, that means I can't do no texting, no phone calls, no messenger, nothing. I'm unavailable. I'm off the grid during the next 2 hours. So when I say I'm unavailable, we're not even having a conversation to find out why you can't see me or why I can't see you because I'm unavailable. You can't talk to me. So when you say unavailable, that's what pops in my head.
Hey, I don't disagree with that. That pops in my head as well. So no questions asked. But however, and it sounds good in theory, but in practice, and this is what I'm saying, it sounds really good in theory, and then in practice, it doesn't really go that way. I think that men expect women to go around the world, even though they say it frustrates them, and then they don't observe when they do it themselves. So when a woman is assertive, and I'm going to say assertive, even though it could be labeled as masculinity and all these other things, I think it's just assertive. it's not common. And then it takes the man in a different energy, like he feel like he's talking to another man. But really, we're just two adults having a clear, concise discussion. How, I think. But yeah, so that's what I've observed, and clearly I've observed, this is a thing. Yes, this is a thing. So how do we grow from this? Again, like I said, be confident in what you have to say, and it's okay. You stand 10 toes down on whatever you stand for, and believe in, and all. And if you're available, then you're available. If you're not available, you're not available.
Yes.
Got it.
See, thank you.
Do we have another
It's just
scenario?
for me.
A different one? So
It's hard. It would be the same scenario, but it just kind of gets a little tricky because after you state that you're unavailable, now the communication switch up. You ain't never had no real personal dealings or ties, but on different platforms and so forth and so on, they start, treating you funny or whatever. But before, when you was assumed that I was available, it was all, hey, how you doing? Yeah, this, that, and the third, chiming in on convos and so forth and so on. And then once you make it clear that the unavailability is there, it's like, well, damn, they stop. So it's just like, well, damn, that's what you was out for? Like, it's crazy. This new dating age is weird, man. It's weird.
See, we live in this new day and age, and even like you said, in the whole dating world, it's like it's a swipe left, swipe right. Hey, you're not available? Cool. Next one. You're not available? Next one. So in today's era, it is a little bit different now. If I'm trying to talk to you and then you ain't really got time for me, then I'm not gonna waste time, because as a man, I'm gonna know I'm not the only guy who's sliding her DMs or whatever way it is. I'm not the only guy that she may be talking to. I'm not got time to be in the friend zone, 2 in line. So when you're free, no.
Why can't it just be that's the dynamic of the relationship? You're not the main man.
Hold on.
There's
no relationship. Hold on. There's no relationship. I'm trying to get to know you. So if I can't really feel, if I as a man, if I feel I can't put time into you and invest into you to really get to know you, I'm like, all right, maybe she got something going on to the next one. That's it. If you're unavailable, okay, cool. I respect that. On to the next. So yeah, the conversation may change, because now I might be hollering at someone else now. Because
you could be on to someone else, but when we have, deep convos with a person with a brain, and you want to display that to try to get some coochie. You don't really, that ain't just who you are and what you possess. Like, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Why we got to try to display our greatness to try to get into between some, I'm just.
It's disingenuous at that point, because now it's like, okay, we're not just having, an intellectual discussion. Right. You're trying to size me up.
And so right
and
there,
line me up to be lined in your bed somewhere.
So this right should be a cheat code for you ladies right here. This should be the cheat code for you. You should know. If you tell a guy, if you start talking to a guy and you having good intimate conversation, but then you tell me not unavailable, and then all of a sudden, like you said, like you just said, you thought you had a really good conversation with him, y'all was connected on different levels, then all of a sudden now you see his energy change. Okay, that just lets you know right then and there he wasn't really there for the long run. He was just, like you said, trying to slide in your bed or whatever. So on to the next one. But then once you do that, don't go back to it. Don't go back to him. Just, okay, next. Like, he's showing you who he is at this point. That's pretty much a cheat code for you ladies. If you don't know, that's it right there. If it's energy change, when you tell
but at the same time, Twin, you're saying like this is a common thing with all men type of thing. So is it this is just how men operate, or this is a man who operates like this because of this?
I'm gonna say in 2021 and going forward, this is how most men operate now. The dating game is a mess now. Swipe left, swipe right. You can download all these apps. Tag, I don't know the names of them, but whatever. There's a million apps out there for dating. You can swipe left, swipe right. Anytime you find a certain area, hey, who's in this area? It's just that simple now. So now I got these apps I can swipe left, swipe right on. Then I got Fanbase, I got Clubhouse, I got Instagram, I got Snapchat. Come on now, there's a million ways that men can talk to multiple women at the same time. And if I feel that I'm not getting energy from this woman, I'm on to the next one. It's just that simple. Does it make sense?
So you don't possess a platonic friendship bone in your body. Everybody you come in contact with that you are attracted to, you gotta be in a relationship or have some type of intimate situation with them.
Right. Say that again.
See? You see?
No.
Blame them.
My son walked in.
Quit.
No. Say that one more time. My apologies. Say that one more time.
I was saying that the way you're talking is you're saying that every woman you come in contact with that you feel some attraction to, or on some type of intimate level, you have to be within a romantic or, situationship with that person versus a genuine friendship. Like, don't come in I want to get to know you on a friendship level or whatever the case may be. But when I display that I'm not trying to take it further than that, the whole shit, blow up. Like, I'm just,
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't believe it's every time, but I'm just going to say from man and woman, if you're attractive, most men are always going to try to shoot their shot unless you say, I got a boyfriend, I got a situation, or X, Y, Z. But well, then we'll address you accordingly. Especially if you're attracted to the person who's trying to talk to you.
Being addressed accordingly. It's the drastic levels, I guess, that we're experiencing that are not really computing because, like I said, in theory, you'll say you want things one way, but in practice, it doesn't really pan out that way. If it's not what Coco Queen just said, whereas, if I'm assertive and I just tell you up front, listen, I'm not interested, not that I got a man or anything, I'm just not interested in you on that level. I'm interested in you on this intellectual level or on this, we have good energy, we go hang out level or whatever it is, then you want to, be shady and be in your bag. But women are emotional, guys. That's what they say. I don't know.
Well, this is why I always say that. This is why I have multiple conversations that say that men and women can be friends. And I'm speaking from my point of view as a guy, as a man. If I was single right now, when I meet you, and if you're attractive, oh yeah, I'm trying to knock it out the park, point blank, period. But after I get to know you, and see the kind of person that you are, then you might be able to be put in the category as, okay, she's cool people, more like a sister, family, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't see her that way anymore. Case may be, it depends. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have, like me personally, I don't have female friends. I never even had female friends. Just don't happen because if they give me that opportunity, I'm going to knock it out the park. I'm going to keep it real. And I wish a lot of men would be upfront. I wish a lot of men be upfront and tell women this upfront instead of playing these games. And when women say, "Oh, that's not true," I said, if you think it's not true, then play this game. Go and wait till 10 o'clock tonight, or maybe 11 o'clock tonight, and text your guy friend.
So where's your accountability to be disciplined? To not have that be, it got to be a doggy dog. Where's your discipline at as a grown person?
I don't think there has ever been any discipline. When has there ever been any discipline? Like, it's never been that way. Like, let's keep it funky.
But you know better though. So that's the part of the issue because a lot of the things we've been taught is to keep us divided. Here's one of those things because it doesn't really make sense. Why be in a position where you can't discipline yourself to just have interactions with another human being and say, well, if you look a certain way, I'm going to try to jump your bones. I don't care if I'm married. I don't care. That's craziness.
What does that discipline looks like? Ladies.
Maturity, decency.
Basic respect. It becomes about respect, not only for those around you, but for yourself. Like, you really gonna put yourself in a disrespectful tone to just because you are attracted to that person, you want to go ahead and sleep with that person. That is beyond me. Like, we got to get out that mind frame. But you asked for another example. Let me ask you this. Have you seen the picture of Lizzo with the see-through dress?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
I can't unseen it no more.
Did you?
Not unfortunately.
Yeah,
Not unfortunate at all.
But yes.
So did you see the previous pictures of Rihanna and the girl from the City Girls group, Keisha, with the same type of dress on?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so cut and dry question.
Did you see the picture with Lizzo showing her booty on goddamn TikTok?
Yeah. You see that too.
Oh my goodness.
And at a Lakers game. Yeah, all that. But continue with your question, Coco.
So the question would be cut and dry is, do she not have a right to express her own individuality, no matter what size she is? Like, if the smaller women can do it, shouldn't she have that right to do it? Without being body shamed, though. We don't body shame the smaller women who do it, even though they look just as slutty, whorish, whatever the case may be. But because they have a nice body shape, we don't say anything.
Now, let's be clear. We do know sex sells, right? This is not nothing new. I just made up at this moment. We know this, right? Sex sell. Sex sell has always sell.
Right.
It's always been there. So, as far as answer your first question, does she have the right to wear what she wear? Yeah, she can wear whatever she want to wear. I don't care. Personally, I don't care. If she's happy, let her be happy, right?
Right.
But, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. She can wear what she wants.
In my head.
You do. She was expressing her individuality already. She was, but then she got caught up in the propaganda of people talking so much stuff about her. Now she trying to flip it. You know what I'm saying? Now you showing skin, you showing body parts that don't need to be shown. Lizzo had class, but now she just showing that ass. I don't know what the hell the media doing, but the media, it bends your mindset to where you conform. This shit is crazy, dog. That shit is crazy.
She was showing skin before people were talking shit about her.
Let me ask you this. When she wore that, where was she at? When she wore that see-through in that outfit, where was she at? Did anybody know?
What?
I said, when she wore that, do anyone know where she was at when she wore that outfit? The see-through?
Yeah, she was on
Where?
purpose. But why does it matter? Because Keisha was with her man, she was Gucci Babe, and Rihanna was at some type of reward something. So
Okay.
who cares where she was at?
So if we look at the history of how people dress on the red carpet, that's nothing new. That's how it's always been there. People wearing the most outrageous outfit. Only problem I may have with her, the way that she dressed, is if you go to a Lakers game where there's kids at and national TV in the world get to see, I gotta explain to my kids why a woman is half naked on TV showing her butt in public. Like, that's okay.
And Rihanna did.
Halle Berry popped the whole city out. Janet Jackson popped the whole city out.
And right,
You're not gonna play these games.
And hold on. And Janet Jackson got
I think she was at an award show when she wore that dress. I think it was a Grammys. I don't know. I have no idea. Don't quote me on that.
Let's not be clear. Like, Janet Jackson didn't get what's the word? She got booed. Not booed. What's the word? You get blackballed. Not blackballed. Anyway, she got banned.
There's nothing. They
She
talked
got
about it for
banned.
like 5 days.
But I mean, if you want to dig deep into that, yes, Janet Jackson had a booby pop out, right? Now, did she pull it down herself? Or did somebody help her sister to do it? See, we want to talk about that because she just didn't do it in a dress malfunction. Someone had to get their hand and pop it open for her. Now, regardless if they agreed to do it, but poor Justin didn't get no slack on that.
Somebody that's literally exactly similar to Lizzo, but she's just smaller is Keisha, because Lizzo literally wore the same exact outfit that Keisha did, just in purple. And literally fucking Keisha was out there with her titties all the fuck out, nipples and everything showing.
Well, it's the difference is,
Yeah, and it's just a double standard there. We know that. But
it's definitely double standard, but also the attention
I think
behind
Coco Queen said it. Right, but Coco Queen said it because they are both the intent is the same. It's the sex appeal, it's the desire for the attention. So both women are walking out on the stage or on the red carpet with the same intention and the same outfit.
Hello.
So why are we viewing it differently?
Think about it.
Who is viewing anything differently? Like
Mm.
who said today we're viewing it?
You the one start.
What did I say?
Well, for one, you started with the comment.
Which
Oh,
one?
she shouldn't have this, then the third. But so my thing is, okay, when this girl Keisha from City Girls wore the same exact outfit, everybody praised her for wearing it. Not to mention she was with her whole man on top of it.
No, people didn't praise her for doing it. People did talk shit about her, but they talk shit about how the fact that she should have had more respect for herself because she was with her man, or her man should have had more respect. They never were talking about like her body, like their body shaming Lizzo. Like that's the whole difference.
See, the difference is between the two people that same night who wore the same outfits. One person got more, I don't know, bashing, whatever you want to call it, than the other, is because it's whatever the media pushes out there. I didn't watch.
It's not that she got more bashing. It's just like the type of bashing that happened, like the type of
Same
bashing
thing.
that happened.
Same thing. What I'm saying.
And that had nothing to do with media.
No, it does, because I don't watch TV, but I'm on social media, and social media is media. On my Facebook feed and on my Instagram feed, that's how I saw it. I didn't know where she was at. I didn't know what she's doing, but she popped up. But the funny thing is, when y'all say there's another girl with the same outfit, I didn't see. I don't know. I know who the girl is, but I didn't see no picture of her on my feed nowhere. Nowhere.
Oh, I did. She was all over my shit.
Wasn't on mine, but I seen Lizzo though. And
They still got the picture of her and Gucci Mane up there.
so the point is whoever controls the media.
We all the way left field in this discussion. You see, this is how we know you can't keep it short and sweet, and you can't answer yes or no.
I mean,
Oh my goodness.
it's whatever y'all allowed.
Is it right or is it wrong? Is it right or is it wrong?
What? What's the question? What is right and what is wrong?
When we talk about Lizzo in comparison to Keisha, is the response right or wrong? Should it be any different if both women wear the same outfit, going with the same intention on the same platform?
We already said no. We were just elaborating.
Yeah, they're both wrong.
No, we said no.
See,
Somebody needs to say, no, it's not right for them to be viewed differently, period. And then go into whatever else. That's all we're saying. It's just hard for us to do it, I guess.
yeah,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. It's people are grown. People have the rights, and you can my body. You know what I mean? My body, my choice. All the stuff's out there. You know what I mean? It's only convenient though. When people want to use things when it's convenient for them, right? But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I have a daughter. I would never approve. I don't care if she was big or fat. I still wouldn't approve my daughter, my wife, my sister, my aunt, anyone that I am close enough to let them walk out of the house looking a certain way. That's a problem right there.
right.
Period.
And that's basically, that's like how it happens.
Because
Is whatever they
I
All right,
mean,
we got another message.
hold on before you play. Because I don't know.
Go ahead, Twin.
I don't know. I mean, I know she don't have a boyfriend.
If you know how to appreciate yourself and others around you, you won't have to worry about how skinny, how fat, or who looks good and what. You know what I'm saying? She look good anyway. Oh.
Are you playing these messages, Twin?
No, I'm not.
Or his messages just play?
No, that was me.
Someone else played them.
Oh, I didn't even know someone else could play the message. I was like, well, what's going on? Go ahead, finish your thoughts, Twin. Go ahead.
I lost my thought there.
Oh, man.
But, I
But
mean,
he got me with the ooh.
Listen,
Yeah.
because that's someone's preference out there. At the end of the day, that's still someone's preference. It may not be the majority, but that's someone's preference, right?
Right.
Big girls need love too. You know what I mean? It's getting cold outside too. I'm just
Think
saying.
about it too.
Yeah,
Hey, you know,
plenty of guys out there that think Lizzo is like beautiful as fuck. Plenty of them.
it's coming up on that time, boy. It's cousin season. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Girls that size.
Not in cuffing season.
That might be another topic.
I'll say this as we wrap it up. Yes, I was about to say, I will say this as we wrap it up. Cuffing season is definitely going to be one of the next topics. It just goes to show, what I'm hearing, and it's I don't know, maybe we're really desensitized or whatever, but not to be, but what I'm hearing is that the general public of people just feel like I want to get what I can get from you, period. If I'm attracted to you, then I want to chop your tree down, right, Twins? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't care what the situation. I'm going to try it. And if you let me, that's crazy.
And if you let me, I'm going to do it. No.
Facts.
I quit. I don't have a solution.
The only way, listen, the only way you can find solution to a situation in dating is if you're looking to get into a relationship with somebody that's really committed to actually courting you, you have to either find these groups or churches that have that type of dating thing set up where you can meet each other, but just levels to how you really get to it. If you're out in the world on social media, going to clubs, those are people going. When I was in my young days, when I used to go to the club, I didn't go to the club so I can hear music, so I can dance. I mean, I still dance, but the goal was to get a girl that night.
Why'd you go to the club?
I'm saying it to get a girl that night. I wasn't going to the club to find love in the club. That's just a song, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, how many people this thing about all the people that you know, or this people period that you know, how many people you met in life that met their husband or met their wife by going to the club? It's a small number. I'm not saying it's not possible, right? It is possible. But what I'm saying, how many people did you really know found a true, the true helpmate in the club? No. That's where everybody go to meet up and go home and see you next day and go from there. I'm just saying, if you want to if you want to get in a good, decent relationship, you have to find certain groups that have these steps. I mean, those still ain't safe neither, because you got people who be perpetrating, they be faking, they play the role until they get what they want. So it's not safe either way. That's why I feel bad for anyone who's dating in 2021 going forward, because it's just trash out here now. But you still have to, try your hardest to try to find the right person that's going to try to court you and, find the best relationship. But if you're on social media trying to hook up with people, because he's talking to you doesn't mean he ain't talking to 10 other people on 3 different apps. If you go to the club, doesn't mean he probably go to the same club each week and that same girl. I'm just keeping a buck with y'all. Like, come on now. We can't be going to this place and think we'll find a Prince Charming there. No, it's not going to work. You may got to go to Top Golf somewhere and spend a little bit of money. I'll land my plane.
Dang. Oh, you going to land the plane. Okay.
I'm going to land right there.
Well,
it's cuffing season.
There we go. We're going to keep it short and sweet. Cuffing season is coming down there. Yep. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate this discussion and all of the ways that it went left, right, and up and down. Again, Coco Queen, thanks for joining us. Sharonda, thanks for joining us. Twins, it's always a pleasure.
Always.
You guys, thanks for coming to The Real Deal versus How You Feel with your girl, Miss I.T. Life and Twinsinc. We will see you next Monday at 6 p.m. Follow us on all social media platforms at The Real Deal versus How You Feel. Send us your thoughts, your comments, your feedback at The Real Deal versus How You Feel at gmail.com. Until next time, bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Always.